Open the case. Right here. Right now. You don't look like you belong in this section.
30 seconds later, the most powerful person in that building would walk straight past Boyd to shake Elton's hand. The Huntington Convention Center in Cleveland was dressed for importance that morning. Marble floors, television crews, men in tailored suits moving with purpose. Elton Crawford arrived the way he always did. Tweed jacket worn soft at the elbows, scuffed leather shoes, a black violin case with a scratch across the latch that he had never bothered to replace. He moved without hurry through the VIP entrance, a small badge half tucked beneath his collar. Boyd Strickland had been watching him since the revolving door. He crossed the lobby in 12 steps and cut Elton off with one hand raised.
Badge looked wrong. Case needed checking. Step aside, please.
Each sentence landed like a verdict. Elton said nothing. He reached for his badge slowly, held it out. Boyd glanced at it and shook his head. Too easy to fake. Step aside. A girl stood up from a lobby bench nearby. 16 navy dress, small notebook pressed to her chest. Nora Finch had been sketching the room for 20 minutes. She had also been staring at the badge on Elton's lapel since he walked in, because her father had one exactly like it. She walked over quietly and said, just loud enough for Elton to hear, "That's a Crawford Foundation badge. I recognize it." Elton looked at her and smiled. Then he set the case flat on the bench, clicked the latches, and lifted the lid. The violin inside was old and amber-colored, its wood worn smooth from decades of use. He rosined the bow once, tucked the instrument beneath his chin, and played. 4 bars, maybe 5. Something unhurried and vast that had no business being in a convention lobby at 8 in the morning. The room stopped, phones lowered. Conversations dissolved. A cameraman turned without being asked. Then the main conference doors swung open, and Catherine Albright, chair of the Summit Organizing Committee, walked out mid-sentence into a phone she immediately ended. She crossed the marble floor directly to Elton, both hands extended.
Mr. Crawford, we were wondering where you were. Nothing officially starts until you're in the room.
Boyd did not move for a long moment. The lobby had seen everything. Later, Catherine put her hand briefly on Boyd's shoulder and said only, "The Crawford Foundation funds this entire event, every year." She didn't wait for a response. Nora sat back down on her bench and opened her notebook. She wrote one line and underlined it twice. Elton stopped beside her on his way in. "Thank you," he said quietly. She nodded like it was nothing, but her pen was shaking. What you see in a person's appearance tells you about your own assumptions, nothing more. If this hit differently, tell me why in the comments.